David. I'm gonna take him pee for me.
Sure.
You can wear my slippers.
Jesus, with your tiny ass feet.
You have big feet. That's not my fault. Okay. I am gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna gather materials. Oh, because my nose is itchy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Because last time it was a little bit all over the place, but whatever. We make it work. We make it work. It's fine. It's totally fine. Hi. Good. We are good. Washing our hands. What? Nobody's on here? It's just me? Yeah. See, I'm saying, like, it's a real problem. I post on Instagram, I let everybody know to come to YouTube, and they just don't come. But that's fine. I got you. We're hanging out. We're going to make some banana bread. It's going to go amazing. Hi. Hello. Welcome. It's going to be a little chaotic, but we will make it work. Okay, so today we're going to make banana bread tonight. It's 10:15. We're going to make some banana bread because I have bananas that need to get used, like, immediately. Let's see. So we're going to need butter, sugar, eggs, bananas, flour, baking soda, salt, and vanilla. Oh no, yeah, we've been on lockdown for a while. So yeah. The other thing that I think I'm going to do is I have chocolate chips, because who doesn't think that banana bread should have some chocolate chips in it? Hey, B-Rag, what's up? Banana bread. I haven't had that in so long. I don't eat bananas anymore, but they're something like pancakes or bread, then yes. Yeah. Bananas are good. They're very good. Okay, so we got sugar. We need flour? I think, yeah. Okay. Flour. Let's pull that out. Got that. We need baking soda. Believe it or not, you guys, I tried to get some more baking soda today and the stores are wiped out. Like, I cannot find any baking soda. What are people needing baking soda for? Is everyone just like baking their own bread since it's running out so quickly? I don't understand. Salt. Ooh. There it is. Vanilla and eggs. Okay. And butter. Butter too. Okay. Yeah. Half a cup of butter, which, ooh, I don't think that is that. I think I need one whole stick. Put this one back in the fridge. Okay, don't worry you guys, I do hoard butter, but not because of quarantining. I genuinely use it frequently because of all the baking that I do. So, I'm not a Karen, I just really like to bake. So I got my butter and it wants it to be softened, so I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna cheat and put it in a dish like this, and let's just kind of hope that I don't regret it. And I'm just gonna microwave it for a little bit. A little bit as in like a few seconds at a time, not like a minute. I said a minute and then my brain subconsciously tried to put a minute on the microwave. That's not what I wanted. Okay. All right, 10 seconds in, I'm gonna flip it over. Let's do another 10 seconds. We're just gonna soften it up a little bit. We just want soft butter, room temp butter. You just want it to be squishy but not melty. 10 more seconds. Let's see where we're at. Okay, let's do another 10 seconds. How's everybody's day going? How's your quarantining? How is all of that? We are making banana bread. Are you making it with me? Are you going to make it? Let's see. I think we are pretty close here. I'm gonna do another 10 seconds just to be sure. My sister is with me for this one, you guys. One, stop. Ooh, yeah, we were just on the cusp. This is exactly what we're looking for. We have, ooh, oh, we were getting a little close here. You just want it to be squishy. You want it to be able to give. You don't want it to be melted. So we're gonna keep this in here just on the off chance that I melted it too much. I don't want it to leak everywhere, obviously. So we need 1/2 cup of butter. And if your guys' sticks don't have the, whoa, too bright. There it is. If you guys don't have the numbers on yours, it's usually about 1 stick of butter is 1/2 cup. So 1 stick of butter, you want it to be softened. And then you're gonna do 2 eggs. Ooh, perfect amount. I have 2 eggs right here. I also have another package of eggs, but this is the final eggs in this carton. Perfect. So it's 2 eggs beaten. Megan wants me to beat the eggs before I put it in? Okay, well, we might do that just to see what happens. And then we need 3 bananas. It says, it literally says on the recipe here, for serious and extreme moist and delicious, try 4. And so, just simply due to the fact that I have 4 extremely browned bananas, we're gonna just use all 4 of them. Let's see. Ooh, JK on this one, you guys. Dang, that sucks. Oof, this one is open. Ew, look at that. Gross. So I guess we're not gonna get some seriously, extremely moist bananas. This one okay? Yuck. Yuck. That was gross. Let's see. These guys are not opened. Right? We are good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We have the minimum number of bananas. Icky banana. What's the next step? Right. Exactly. Flour, baking soda, salt, vanilla. Perfect. Step one, you guys can't really see it. Remove odd pots and pans from oven. So just in case you forget, take the pots and pans out of your oven. I don't know, I think it's like a cultural thing. Like, my cousins are Mexican and they always like leave their pots and pans in the oven to dry off after they're done with washing them. But I've never done that. So good important step. If you do that, make sure that there's not some random things. We're just gonna, nope, nothing in there. So there's that. Then we're gonna preheat our oven to 350. That way, as soon as you are done mixing and everything, it goes right in there. It's all ready and done for you. Ta-da. Okay, so our first step is gonna be cream together butter and sugar. I'm gonna try and figure out where to put you guys again so that you get the best view of that. Hello. Oh, there's 7 of you. Hello. Hi. Let's see. Our audience for brownies was a little rough, so welcome. Okay. Now, obviously, I have a KitchenAid mixer. There is no expectation for any of the baking stuff that I do on here for you to also have one of those things. They're quite expensive. Mine was a gift, thank God. So, if you do not have a mixer like this, where's my paddle? 1 second. I need the paddle attachment for it. There it is. Oh, ouch. I just sliced my finger. Didn't slice it? Nope. No slice? No slice? Sick, we're good. So if you don't have a KitchenAid mixer, it is okay. You're gonna wanna use a hand mixer, or if you use a whisk, it's obviously gonna take you a little bit longer, so just pay attention to how your ingredients are turning out. But yeah, you definitely don't need a fancy mixing machine to make something as simple as banana bread. So, I'm just gonna do it because it's convenient and it's easy. It's gonna make it easier for you guys to check it all out. So, here's to hoping I don't get hair in my, do you have a hair tie? You have a hair tie. Can I have this? Thank you. Like, let's try not to get hair in my banana bread.
You're missing some
What?
flour.
What?
You're missing hair.
I'm missing hair? Oh. I don't know if you know this show, Bananas in Pajamas. No, I don't know that one. If I don't have a mixer, can I use a blender? I wouldn't. I definitely would advise against that. You're gonna liquefy everything rather than creaming everything. So you're gonna get like more of like a pancake batter consistency or something like that. Which you can make healthy banana pancakes in the blender, which is great, but we're trying to make banana bread, so you want it to be like thicker. You want it to rise a little bit more, so probably not in the blender. Preheat oven, cream together butter and sugar. So we need our little block of butter softened. If you guys missed that, you want your butter to be very soft. Oh, come on out of here. It's too soft, it's like sticking to the paper. Are you taking a video of me?
Yeah.
Are you putting your feet on my kitchen counter?
No.
I don't know, it seemed like you were. And then 1 cup of granulated sugar, so get my handy dandy Mickey Mouse measuring cups. Could you pretty much no bake anything? I know they have no bake cookies. I don't think you can no bake anything. That's a little risky. Dance and then reprimand, yeah. That's a little risky, but I'm sure there's a couple of things you could no bake, like cheesecake you don't have to bake. Some of them you do, some of them you don't. Depends on the recipe. You could probably find no bake things in like varying degrees. I don't think you could ever no bake a bread. That would probably not go very well. So 1 full cup of granulated sugar. So we are gonna take this guy. Boom. We are going to just go for this in the bag. Screw it. Chaos. And then you're just gonna put that on in there. Get in there. Yeah. And then we do not need this anymore. All done. That's it for sugar. Clap for sugar. Good job. Good job. Okay, and so then you are trying to cream this together. Let me see if I can show you. Can't figure out this damn Costco bag of sugar or grocery store. Grocery store. It's just, I think it's the biggest bag they have. I could be wrong. They might make bigger. I just tend to try and buy like my ingredients like in bulk because I use them so frequently. Yeah, so anyway, we're just gonna turn this up, not like super high, but decently high. And we're just trying to cream this together. You want it to have like a very creamy consistency. I miss you so much. I miss you heavily. You missed my gross banana. I had a banana that had split open and was very gross. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I just really want to cream the shit out of this. That's what I really want to do. I just want this to be nice and thick and creamy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Look at this mixing stuff. Oh, you were here for that. Yay. My gross banana. Okay, so if you guys can see as it's coming through like on the sides, it's definitely getting a little bit creamier. This is kind of what we're looking for. We want that kind of creamed look. Boom, look at that. Oh, beautiful. It looks kind of like potatoes, but that's okay. That's what we're looking for. Look at this honkin', like it's for cheese, actually. This is for cheese, not for smoking out of. But how dope would that be if I had like a KitchenAid mixer, like appliance, where I could just like just smoke a bowl like while mixing things. I don't know, I'm a child, sorry. Okay, then you're gonna wanna add eggs and crushed bananas, and it wants me to beat the eggs before I put them in there. So we're just gonna say like, fuck it, let's do it. Why not? Let's waste another dish, right? Because who cares? It's just dishes. Let's use this. I'm going to assume that the reason for that is because it's trying to limit the amount of mixing that's done to the materials once it's all together. Just because the more, like I was talking about last time when we did, no, it's not baked baking this time, sorry. I wish, but I actually want to eat this banana bread, so. And most of my baked baking creations were completely inedible, honestly, not good. Although I think if I remember right, the banana bread episode actually went well. My second episode of baked baking ever. I think it actually went well. I don't know how that happened. But anyways, as we we're talking about with the brownies, the more that you mix the gluten or the flour, the more that the gluten ends up being processed, you can end up with a dry, brittle, just all around not so great baked goods. So you want to be careful with that. Definitely pay attention to the instructions and what they're asking for you to do. Because usually with baking, the less that you mix it, the better. Sometimes that's not true, but typically I find that to be the case. You usually want to like mix or knead something for only the amount of time that it tells you to. You don't want to go overboard with that. You could make your baked goods not rise the way you want it to or not have the texture that you're looking for. Okay. It wants me to have these be finely crushed. I'm not sure what that means. I'm just gonna kind of break them up with my hand because I'm not gonna waste another dish to finely crush these before putting them in a mixer, because that just doesn't feel like that makes sense to me. Okay, so we're just gonna boom, boom, smush it up as it goes in. I washed my hands, you guys were here for that. What cooking shows do you like? Watch Rachel Ray's Always Good. Have you seen that? Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart. No, I haven't seen that. I don't actually watch cooking shows, to be completely honest with you. I know, like, shame on me. I like Nailed It because I like watching people fail. I don't know if that's like fucked up, but I do. I just really like that. My favorite episodes are both of Jason Mantzoukas episodes, and then there was one guy that I cannot for the life of me remember his name, but he was the guy from Super Troopers. It's like one of the episodes in the first season, and he was so awkward that I couldn't not laugh. Like, it was just the funniest shit to me. Oven is preheated. He was just so awkward, and it's like, dude, you're a writer, like, you're a comedian, like, you are looking so uncomfortable on this camera right now. It's so funny to me. And then at one point, he left. Like, he had to go pick up his kids, I think, because I think what happened, if I remember right from an interview that I read, was that he had to go get his kids because he thought that the show was going to be over sooner. Like, they had made it seem like it was going to be quicker, and then it wasn't. And so he had to leave. And he thought that they would edit out him leaving, but they didn't. And it just, the whole episode just was so awkward, and I just loved it. I loved every second of it. It was so funny to me. But anyways, I really like Nailed It. But that's about it. That's the only real cooking show I really watch. Gordon Ramsay is great. I like the ones where he works with the kids. I also like the ones where he goes, I can't remember what it's called, but oh boy, these are really rough. I can't remember what it's called, but they put him in like a disguise. He goes and like rescues restaurants or something like that. Restaurant rescue? I don't know what it's called, but they put him in like special effects makeup, fancy shit, so that the restaurant owners don't know that it's him. I like that show, but he doesn't really teach anybody to cook. So, I don't know. You know, my favorite baking show is, I think, just might be Baked Baking, honestly. I think that's it. I think that's my favorite. But it's probably because I like watching people fail, obviously. Yeah, Alton Brown. That shit was great. I like Alton Brown. He's funny. Yeah, so we've got kind of like Undercover Boss, yeah. So we got our eggs that I already mixed up like it said in the recipe, which seems like overkill to me, but we're just gonna go ahead and follow it. We got our 3 eggs. They're completely all smushed up in there. I got my hands all nice and dirty for that. You guys are looking at my jeans. Pull them up. Jeans, my Nickelodeon shirt, rad. And then, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and combine well is what the recipe says. So we're gonna do that. Just gonna make sure that that gets nice and combined as it says. Go in there. There we go. Nice and combined. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit just to really kind of get those bananas going. Okay, that's looking pretty good to me. Boom. Sick. Okay. So, here's my face again. We also are going to sift together the dry ingredients, I guess. That's fancy. Fancy, fancy banana bread. They want 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to grab my sifter. I hope you're looking at my butt. It's the best part about me. Yeah. Personality, but great. Once again, boom. I'm gonna grab a spoon. Last time I didn't grab a spoon and I tried to cheat with my measuring spoon and that didn't work out very well, did it? So we need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Remember, guys, from last time, that when you put flour into a measuring cup, you do not want to scoop it directly out of the bag. That will heavily affect your baked good. It's going to put too much flour. Flour condenses, so as you're scooping it in there, you're pushing all that flour in there. You're gonna get way more than you wanted. That's why a lot of bakers for like big recipes, things like that, they'll go based off of weight, just because that is way better in accuracy. Boom. Okay. I've got a little bit overflowing. The idea is to get about just over the lid of it. And then I'm going to just scrape it to make sure that we have an even 1 cup. Boom. And it wants me to sift it in. Yeah. So we're just, man, kind of hard to do that, friend. We're just going to pull the bowl off and hope that that doesn't drip. Boom. So if you don't have a sifter, if you have like a fine strainer or something like that, I was using that for a really long time before I got a sifter. If you could see that mesh that's in there, that's very important. That is what you're gonna do to sift out your flour. Let's see. Get you guys over here. Can't really see very well in there, but a little sifter guy. This is very cool. Helps us kind of separate things out. It'll end up making things a little bit more light, airy. Definitely a big help. That was only 1 cup. We need, where is it? Flour. 1.5. I had to double check for a second because the flour that spilled out covered the 1 and I just put 2 times the flour we were supposed to, but it's 1.5 cups. So we're gonna take, ooh. Oh my goodness. Condense, thank you. Little messy cup. These guys like fold down, so it's just kind of, it's helpful, but also it can get in the way. Let's see, 1/2 cup. Where did my spoon go? There you are. So we're gonna do same with the scooping method all over again. I think somebody commented that they quite like my butt, but my personality and my humor is better. I appreciate that. You're lying, but I appreciate it. Okay. scrape that off in there, and again, into the sifter instead of directly into the bowl. We're gonna sift that puppy in there. Condensed milk is very sweet. Sorry, let me check that. What was the question? Condensed milk is very sweet, right? I haven't had it, but I know my sister just drinks it when she's making desserts and calls her condensed milk. Ooh, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't drink condensed milk. Like, I've like finger scoop tasted it, but I wouldn't, I wouldn't drink it. It's very, very sweet, yeah. Although I think it might be different for like unsweetened condensed milk, but I don't know because I've never had that. I use condensed milk when I make my key lime pies, so that's about the experience that I have for that. Let's see, a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. Handy dandy fancy spoons. My metal ones, they were dirty last time when I did the brownies. Let's see, teaspoons. 1 teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon. Alright. I'm running low on this shit, you guys. Okay. I know it said to sift this, but I just don't believe in sifting everything when you're just making banana bread. Come on now. Half a teaspoon of salt, which is here. Are you just gonna be in the living room? You don't wanna be a part of this? Okay, always do your measuring over a different part of your kitchen. I don't care if it's over the floor, over the counter, over your sibling. It doesn't matter. Do not measure out ingredients over the bowl where all of your ingredients are, because if you make a mistake and you spill over it, you are just gonna fuck yourself. So just don't do it. I've done that so many times in the past when I was first starting out. Don't do it. Okay, half a teaspoon of salt. Boom, done. That is the last of our dry ingredients. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna hook this shit back up. Yeah, that looks good. Real nice. Whoa, touching the butt again? Nice. Okay, yeah, boom. We're just gonna mix that. Oops. Little spillage. That's fine. It's fine. We do what we can. So we're trying not to over mix this, but we also don't want to under mix this. Let's make sure that our ingredients are all mixed in together. That's looking pretty good. I think I might actually go ahead and stop that now. And then it says it's optional. I don't believe in optional when it comes to vanilla. If the recipe says that it's optional, use it anyways. I definitely think it makes things a lot better. It wants 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, so we're gonna do that really quick. Let me just tell you not to measure over the things and then do it anyways in front of you, sorry. Practice what I preach, Madison, come on. Okay, so there's the vanilla, and then I said in the beginning, I am gonna add, boom, chocolate chips. I'm not measuring this, I'm just gonna estimate what I'm thinking. I think that's gonna be good. Let's see. Do I what now? A pen? A what? What did you do? Yeah, they're over here. I think, yeah. You're gonna have to get a PJ Masks Band-Aid. Like my mom always told me, do what I say, not what I do. Exactly. And I'm a mom, so that's got to be a mom thing, I think. I don't know. Okay, just a quick mix. Just kind of put everything together. That's not Band-Aids, that's gauze.
The first thing I saw that said Band-Aid.
Yeah, it's not Band-Aids. It's PJ Masks. That's the Band-Aid. Boom. Okay, I'm going to grab this guy. Yeah. Okay, so I got this. I'm going to get my loaf pan, which I should have already greased and floured, which I didn't do because I'm unprepared. Okay, where did that end up? End up in here? That's not where any of that is. What? Where did my loaf pan go?
Down there.
Maybe. Do you know what a loaf pan looks like?
Yeah.
It's like the...
Yeah.
Did you put it under the oven on accident?
No.
Yeah, it's up there.
I didn't do it.
Alright. Boom. Okay. And if you guys remember from Brownie episode, Brownie live stream, I don't know if this is episode. I don't know if this is going to be episodic, episodes. I don't know. Looks like water dried in my pan. Anyway, if you guys remember from Brownie stuff, I have my little greasing butter thing. Same as last time. You're just gonna kind of rub that ish all over the inside of the pan. You can always just spray it with Pam if you should choose to. That is ultimately up to you. But since we are attempting to follow the recipes and not just be crazy Madison doing whatever she wants to do, which is usually what I do, I am going to grease it the way that it wants me to grease it. Okay. Boom. Thank you, greasing butter. Coated. Now it wants me to flour it. Same as last time with the brownies. You're just going to take a little bit of flour and you're just going to kind of just rub. No, don't rub. Let's get your fingers all gross. Sprinkle that ish. Boom, boom, boom. You can have it look like that. Tap out the excess. You don't want too much flour. Just a little bit, just so that it doesn't stick. Boom. Done. Sick. Okay, so down here, here we are. I'm gonna try and get this off of here, just so we get all the batter into the bowl. It looks like some of this was stuck on here, it didn't mix, so I'm just gonna do a quick pass through with my rubber spatula as well, just to make sure everything is awesome, as they would say in the first Lego movie. I'm gonna back this shit up. Boom. Alright, so just a quick pass through. I want to make sure that I got all of the ingredients just all kind of mixed in with each other. I think we're good. Yeah, looks like we're all right. That looks great. Okay, this is what we're working with right now. As you can see, it's definitely the right consistency. And we're just gonna pour that on in there. Boy, 55 minutes? Is that what you're really telling me right now? How am I supposed to do a live stream making banana bread and not show the result of the banana bread? 55 minutes to cook this? Are we sure? Okay. Well, we do what we can, right? Okay, and then I like to just use my rubber spatula, obviously, once it's all in there to kind of make sure that we're looking like we're a little even. We don't have one side looking a little wonky. Things like that. And then just a good tap and some shaking. We just even that out. Boom. Okie doke. And then you're just gonna put that shit in the oven for 55 minutes apparently, because that's how long it wants me to do. That's insane, but okay. Alexa, set timer 55 minutes.
55 minutes, starting now.
Yeah, there we go. All right, tastes good. Like banana bread batter. There you go. Everybody likes watching me lick things. I don't know what the fascination is. It's so weird. Only 1 hour. It does seem too long. What are you gonna do when we have all the time in the world? Boom. Okay. Well, that was very fun. Sweet. I have, just because I don't have banana bread batter myself. Well, I just told you how to make it, so hop to it. Get in there. I've got some things I gotta finish up around the house. I gotta clean the dishes up now after all this fun stuff. And I have to finish with, I recorded a YouTube video like a week ago and I just haven't finished editing it yet, so. Yeah, be on the lookout for that when I do finally get around to finishing it. I'm supposed to finish it tonight. That's my plan, tonight. And due to the fact that it's gonna take an hour for this to cook, I need you guys to just have faith in me that it's gonna be great. Yeah. It's gonna be good. If you're really, really worried about it, just check in with me on Instagram. I will definitely post a picture of it just so you guys can be like, oh, that looks great. Yeah, picture on Instagram, Instagram story. If you're not following me on Instagram, it is at Madison DeCambra. And I will post on my story how it turns out just so you guys, you know, don't worry too much. Alexa, turn the timer on when you set it from your house. That's amazing. I love that,
For how
B-Rag.
long?
Oh, shut up, Alexa. Sorry. Hey, she shut up. That's awesome. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go and work on the stuff that I need to work on. It was very fun doing this with you guys, a good 40 minutes together, and stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, cover your cough, and don't touch your eyeballs when you're out in public.